we never, hardly ever think about why so-called negative things even happen, or don't stop to think about, or something like that. Because we'll only attract those kind of things. They don't just, life isn't just randomly sort of unfeeling or cruel, but we immediately project it onto it. And make an assessment from something that we think has happened which is negative, and then we fix. It's like we're trying to consolidate a world view, like a point of view which is made up of opinions and images we have of ourselves, and viewpoints on everything. It can be political or whatever. Like the orientation point is always the outside world somehow, and what we're trying to preserve is a delicate mechanism or construction that we've made, a group of images we have about ourselves, by which we think we can deal with real life, with the outside world. So there's a sense of inadequacy, and then a pushing towards somehow being able to cope or to deal with, and then eventually to succeed, hopefully. And that's kind of the domain in which, that's the area in which these dramas play themselves out. And there's good and bad, and positive things that happen, negative things that happen. It's all given a label and very carefully sorted into our filing cabinet of so that it fits our point of view and our opinions, and like anything, to have an opinion, like it doesn't matter what the opinion, even as long as I have one, because then my voice can be heard, and I'll somehow give validation to what I think is myself, which is just this carefully cultivated group of self-images, which are used to portray or to make ourselves feel like we can cope. And then if others acknowledge them, be they positive or negative, then at least we have some validation, like that at least it gets some feedback. So okay, I must be on the right track. All that stops. It's when there is a seamless, when the seamlessness kind of becomes apparent, and this no separation, quote unquote, becomes apparent, then there really isn't that dynamic anymore, that charge under that whole thing, which is the bones of which are really this inadequacy, and then living up to compensate for this inadequacy. When that whole thing burns out, that's the seamlessness is there, the non-separation is there, and that's really just play, just life at play.